president. That's the president of the Howard University Student Council. Thank you for joining us here at my alma mater, Howard. I love my country. I love my country. And I feel a sense of responsibility to stand up and fight for the best of who we are. And I'm prepared to fight, and I know how to fight. And in particular, when we're talking about fighting for the values that we hold sacred and dear, when it comes to talking about how we fight for the American people and have leadership in this country that is focused on the needs of the people instead of self-interest, I'm prepared to fight that way. And I believe it will be a winning fight. Yeah. Well, for all voters, we've got to reach out to folks. We've got to go where they are, understand who they are. We have to listen as much as we talk, and that is certainly what I intend to do as a candidate for the President of the United States. It is my full intention to travel this country and to sit in living rooms and to listen to families and let them express their concerns and their needs, and understand that when we take on these positions, it is about representing all of the people of the country. We are a diverse country, yes. And some people would suggest that in diversity, when there is a diverse population, one cannot achieve unity. I reject that notion, because this is my belief. Yes, we are diverse, and we have so much more in common than what separates us. And when we emphasize that commonality, when we recognize that commonality, we will achieve greater unity. And in particular, greater unity than we have right now, where there are so many powerful voices who are trying to sow hate and division among us. My highest priority, and what I believe should be the highest priority, at least for the United States Congress, is that Bob Mueller be able to finish his investigation. There are already 33 indictments that he has returned. Clearly, he is following the facts where they lead him. And there should be no interference with that process, because the American public has a right to know what actually went on, and then we'll make a decision. And certainly that decision will be made in the courts, but it is also possible that decision will be made by the United States Congress in terms of what consequence should occur. We need to get the government back up and running. It's really simple. Many of you were around. Just before Christmas, we passed out of the United States Senate unanimous, bipartisan agreement about what was needed to get the government funded. He is now holding the American people hostage over a vanity project that he calls a wall, while 800,000 people are trying to figure out how they're going to pay their rent, how they're going to pay their mortgage. It is completely irresponsible. And those folks don't want a wall, they want a paycheck. So let's be clear about what should be the priorities of this administration. Get the government back up and running. And then, yes, let's have a conversation, a robust conversation, the debates where we need to have them, on what we need to do to pass comprehensive immigration reform, because that conversation has got to happen. But we don't need to hold folks hostage to have that conversation. It is irresponsible